different. We're gonna share product-based business tips. So if you have a product-based company or you're thinking of starting one, this might be the video for you because we are going to be talking about the difference between Shopify and Etsy. And if you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as an entrepreneur and my tips and tricks for business. So if you love everything desk productivity, lifestyle, and you love stationery, planners, and you want to start a business also, make sure to keep following because I do a lot of these things and behind the scenes vlogs, so make sure to follow. So to start out this video, I'm going to share more about me just in case you haven't been following me. So I have an online e-commerce business called Poi Hun, which is a planner and stationery shop. We started off back in 2018 and we did actually start through Etsy. We still use both now and I'm going to talk more about that later, but I just wanted to share the difference between Etsy and Shopify just in case you are wondering. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So let's start with Etsy. If you are a beginner, you are looking to start your own business, I would definitely recommend Etsy because this platform can be pricey in the long run, but it's amazing for people starting out because it's amazing platform and it's traffic and it already has people going on it. So what I mean by that is that Etsy is almost like a search engine, but for handmade items and stuff like that. It's almost like Amazon, but obviously Amazon is products from overseas, a lot of it. So for Etsy, it's more for handmade and more smaller businesses, so that's perfect. So basically, all you do is just search for the item that you want and it might show up, and that's just the best way to kind of find your first customers while growing your following on social media. The only thing you have to keep in mind is the pricing of these products. So when you do sign up and you start your first listing, it's 20 cents per listing, and you also have a 6.5 transaction fee, and this is not the credit card transaction fee, which is usually around less than 3%. This is actually Etsy's taking your fee. So in the long run, about 10% has been taken away. So do keep in mind when you do price your products because there is definitely a lot of fees into this, but it is good, worth it because of the traffic that you'll get compared to if you just started your own website from scratch. And if you're looking to start your own Etsy shop, I have it linked down below. I believe there is some promo going on, so you can go use the code down there for some free listings. So the best thing about this is that you don't need to make your own website. It's all there for you. You just have to fill out the description and your product details, and basically you can go live anytime. What I love about this is that it's better if you have fewer products because obviously it's going to take a really long time to transfer everything away. And starting your own business, you shouldn't have too many products to start anyways. We started off with 4 design of sticky notes, and I believe just later on we just added some accessories, so like paper clips and stuff like that, and I think we didn't have more than 10 products to start off with, and just promote that as much as you can, and then grow from there. So that's mainly the first part, which is the Etsy. If you have any questions or anything, make sure to comment down below. I would love to answer them for you. And yeah, so let's get into Shopify. So Shopify is obviously its own standing website. It's only better if you already have a following, you have products that are already known in the community. So definitely that's something you want to consider. Obviously people do still start their website with Shopify. Usually they're more confident, or they already know, or they already had a following from before that's like on social media or something like that. So starting on Shopify is totally fine. And whatever I'm saying today is obviously my opinion. It's not something you have to do. If you want to start with Shopify, that is totally up to you. I believe when I first started, I wanted to start Shopify because I wanted my own website. I wanted everything to look pretty, but in the long run, I felt like maybe we should start on Etsy first so we can kind of get our foot on the ground and kind of get some followings from that first. So that's definitely up to you, but I just wanted to think that Shopify can be perfect for any time if you really have confidence, but if you're really new and you don't really know much, Etsy should be the way to go. So Shopify is $30 a month. Obviously there's other plans you can purchase, but that's like the cheapest plan. I feel like it's better to use when you start to have a following and you're starting to have more and more products. So what is great about it is that it's $30 flat rate. You can have unlimited products. There's no additional transaction fees, so no 6.5% like Etsy does. Obviously, you still have your credit card fees, but that's just something that is ongoing and you cannot stop that. So what I love about Shopify is that they have free themes, you can have paid themes, and you can just create a professional and homepage which is more customizable for you. You can write a lot of things, you can add an about page, you can add a return policy page, and it just gives you more freedom to do a lot of things. And what I also love about Shopify is that you can grow your community by a lot through there. So when you're ready, you have a good amount of following, you have a good amount of customer base. It's perfect to grow your following, whether it's through MailChimp, which is email, newsletter, there's SMS marketing also. That's just amazing because other than social media, you should be gaining your followers from other platforms too, because you never know if social media dies one day, where's your customers? So at least you have them in email or in SMS. That's perfect. You can also create rewards programs. There is like free apps that you can use for that, so that your customers will come back and purchase from you and use their points. And last but not least, you have collaborations. You can set up collaborations so it's easier for you. You don't have to do a Google form like we used to do. It's just all embedded into the app, and it's so easy because it'll just take inventory from your app when you do collaborations, and it won't mess up your collaboration at all. And there's just a lot more apps that you can use, whether it's for shipping, whether it's for marketing. It just really helps. And yeah, that is Shopify, which I am actually loving and just amazed at all the new things that come out every year. So lastly, I just want to chat on when do I think you should change to Shopify. If you are using Etsy, I'd say when you start having consistent sales and you're like growing a lot, that is when you should switch. And when you do switch, you probably should keep both and not do one or the other. Just at least have some sort of like backup just in case, because Shopify, maybe when you transfer your products, there's something bad that happens, or at least maybe if you don't have enough time, at least you still have 2 shops running, and kind of go from there. So there is a little bit of like a money that you might have to consider when you're doing that. But I feel like that's the best way to do it, just in case anything happens and you're not ready to release, at least you still have your shop running on Etsy. So mainly when you are on Etsy is to grow your customer base, whether it's people that are repurchasing, whether it's people that follow you on social media, and just people that really love your product and love you for you. And then when you want to transfer that and give them a rewards program, and when you want to have them go through MailChimp, email services and stuff like that, then you should start your Shopify. You should take your time sometimes. There is, I believe, a 30-day trial when you first start, so that really helps for you to kind of dabble into it, because it can be really confusing in the beginning. But I believe in you, so make sure to follow me if you want to see more other product-based kind of tips and tricks. And obviously, don't forget to comment down below and request any videos, any types of videos you would like to see. I would love to do them for you. And that's basically it. I hope this little talk helped you a little bit understand both sides, both platforms, and help you figure out which one you want to do at the end. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!